Hello, everyone. I came across this really cute idea, and it's a 15 weird facts about you challenge tag, and I thought it would be really fun to shoot it. So that's what I'm going to be doing my video on today, and I thought it would also be fun that once I finished mine, that someone could do one back and tag me in it, and that way I could see yours, and we can keep it going across YouTube. I'm sure it's been done a million times before, but we can start it again. We can keep it going. And so I'm just going to go ahead and start it. So there is 15. What is a nickname that only your family calls you? I call myself this more than anyone does, and it did come from my family, but it is Lulu, and that is why I call myself Lulu Elashi. I got it from my family when I was really, really small, and it's funny, all of my siblings, we all have a little nickname, probably two syllables. So I'm Lulu, my sister's Susu, the older sister's Ruru, and yeah, it just stuck. Number two, what's a weird habit of yours? That is a good one. Habits. Can I like look up the definition of a habit? Like what the hell? Give me a second. I have to Google this like I do everything. Is that a habit? That could be a habit. Oh my gosh. Okay. Define habit. Oh my god, I do this for everything. Something that's hard to give up. A routine. Oh my god. I didn't think this would be so hard. Okay, well, I guess if it were to be like a bad habit, I do have a bad habit of swearing. Guilty for that. Or I have a bad habit of exaggerating. Really, really bad habit of exaggerating things. I'll give you an example. Like, say I was waiting like 5 minutes for the bus, I'll be like, oh my god, I waited like an hour. Like that's me. Okay, cool. We figured it out, guys. Do you have any weird phobias? I don't know if this is considered weird because I'm sure like everyone's like a lot of people are scared of bees and stuff, but my fear of bugs is so irrational to the point where like if I see not so much anymore, like I think I'm getting braver because my kids like I have two boys and like I'm starting to realize that I'm passing my phobia on to my boy, like my eldest boy, he's 5. And like the fact that I can see that he's getting so scared of bees and stuff like makes me really feel bad because he's a boy, he's supposed to be like, really outdoorsy and stuff, but like because I see him running away from bees and like wants to come inside and like hide from them, like I feel really bad and like responsible for that. So I'm like trying to show him that I'm brave too and like it's okay, like I'll tough it up for you. I show him like, oh, there's nothing to be afraid of, just so like he will go and play with his friends and stuff. But like I get so scared to the point where like I'll like stand at the door and like make sure there's like no bees so they don't get in the house. But I'm getting so much better, so I just like don't. Like I used to be so bad and I don't know where that came from, but like oh my god, I used to be so bad. Like I remember when I was little, my siblings would like play in the backyard and they would be like playing with ants and I would just be like at the screen door and just be like watching, be like, mm-mm, no, I'm gonna go draw a picture. Not going out there. But I am getting better. Like now, if I see a spider, I'll either be nice and like let it live if it's far enough, or I'll like find something and like spray it from afar, or at least like depending on its size, I'll call someone and they'll come and get it for me. So what's a song you secretly love to blast and belt out when you're alone? Oh my god, and there's just so many. So my absolute favorite song right now, Jean. How do you say it? Jean. I have to look this up. Oh my god. Jean Aiko, I think. Yeah, Jean Aiko. Love her. Oh my god. She's amazing. So Jean Aiko the worst. And then the Comfort In, I think it's called, the other one. And I will play it on repeat all day long. What's one of your nervous habits? What's with the habits? Is this a habit thing? This one's easy. I'm just nervous. I'm just like, meh. Oh, I'm nervous wreck. Okay. Nervous habits. You can tell what I'm excuse me. I just got nervous there. You can tell when I'm nervous if I go silent. If I'm quiet, I'm most likely nervous. Like unless I am just like zoned out and like thinking really hard, which is like unless I'm studying. I usually think out loud. This is why this works for me. Like I can just like put the video on and be like, you know, like I read out loud, you know, I can socialize on depending on my mood or who I'm with. But um yeah, if I feel uncomfortable, like I won't talk. And so if I'm upset, I won't talk. If I'm nervous, I won't talk. So check yourself, because if I'm not talking, there's something going on there. Okay. What side of the bed do you sleep on? I will sleep in on the whole bed. The whole bed's mine. It's where I don't take, that's where the other people or person sleeps. People, I mean my children. I'm not like some like slick. I don't have multiple people in my bed, is what I'm trying to say. It's actually usually right where the table is. It's usually right on the left, because like I want to plug my phone in, and then I want to like make sure it's charged, but then I also want to play with it, and usually by the end of the day your phone's dead. Um, so that's usually where I'll sleep, but you know, I like to like roll over and stuff, so that's a weird question. What was your first stuffed animal and what was its name? I love that that's a question. My first stuffed animal was a dog, and his name was Sam. There's a task for the story behind it, because I want to share. Oh my god, and I kept it for so many years. And I remember it, like for kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2, I brought it to every show and tell. Like every time it was my turn, I'd bring it every single time, and I would show him every single time. Like I wouldn't bring anything else. And then he had a little friend later on named Max. And I used to pretend Max was always injured, and I was a veterinarian, and I would always like rip him, and then I would sew him, but I didn't know how to tie this thread, so he would always come undone, and then I would sew it again. God, I was a weird kid. I wonder whatever happened to them. Hmm. What's the drink you always order at Starbucks? I honestly don't drink Starbucks that much. I think it's too pricey for me. I'm a Timmy's drinker. I'm a little broke on this side of the screen. Okay, which way do you face in the shower? Well, I start off by facing the shower head, and then I turn around because that's where like the little mirror is, and then I like sing, and then I probably like turn back around and like sing that way as I like wash my face, and then I like turn back around and sing that way again, and like, you know, act out a little bit. So, you know, back and forth, and you dance. Okay. Do you have any weird body skills? I sure freaking hope so. That would be quite unfortunate if I'm a human being and I don't have any weird body skills at this point. Is that a skill? We may just call that a skill. Does everyone know how to do that? I don't think so, right? That's a skill. I think that's a skill. Okay, that's a skill now. What's your favorite comfort food that is bad, but you eat it anyways? Pasta all the way, forever. And like I'll make a huge pot of pasta and like eat it for like 4 days in a row till it's gone. Oh god, I want pasta. What's a phrase or exclamation you always say? Okay, I hate this, but I always say, oh my god. Like, doesn't even matter what we're talking about. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god. Really? Oh my god. What do you wear when you go to sleep? It really depends on my mood. Like right now I'm wearing sweats and a tank. What did you used to wear that you thought was cool, but now you realize it isn't? Okay, so I think what I used to wear that I thought was cool was a lot of eyeliner. I used to wear like just nothing but eyeliner, and I used to put it like way down, and it used to look so bad, and I have so many pictures, and it was such a bad phase, and I'm so humiliated by it. Like I can't even, like I did it for my grad pictures in grade 8, and I'm just so, I can't, like oh my god, like why? Just why? Like why didn't anyone ill advise me? Just like, how rude. But I'm not even gonna go there. It was a sad time for me. But anyways, guys, that was fun for me. It was actually fun answering those questions. So hopefully you guys do it too. I would love to see yours. Have a great day. Toodles.